We're back for the second segment of Stefan Fraticelli, and I like putting the Italian accent, even though I don't have an Italian accent. For those who don't know, I have kind of a French accent, but...
No, you nailed it. That was good.
Second segment, we hear some funny stories. I'm sure you have plenty of them. Make sure to subscribe to him on YouTube, as he tells a lot of funny stories, a lot of tips. He answers a lot of questions, and there's a lot of great content on there. But today, let's hear a funny story live from behind the Alias instead of on his channel.
A long time ago, it seems, I can't even believe it was like 15, 16 years ago, I was just kind of starting out in Foley. And at the time, I wasn't stationed at one specific studio. I was moving around and working at any place where I could get any work, really. And so one of these studios was in kind of like an office building. They had a post-production facility in the basement with a little Foley studio there. And as a new guy, you always end up working the night shifts, the overnight shifts, because nobody wants them. And, you know, when you're trying to take any work you can get, that's what you do. So I had just finished working a shift there. So it was about 4 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was exhausted, and I'd been doing some footsteps. So I had my suitcases full of shoes with me that I always carry around to my jobs. And I brought them from the basement of the building up into the lobby. And it happened to be like the middle of winter, and I parked like 3 blocks away because there was a cheap parking lot there. So rather than carry my suitcases through the snow that whole way, I decided to leave them in the lobby and then go get the car and come back and pick them up. So, you know, I trudged through the snow, got to my car, and then totally forgot about the suitcases and just drove home, sleep, because I was exhausted. And so I had to be back at the studio first thing in the morning. I parked in the same parking lot in the morning at about, 8:45. And I started walking back to the studio, still in the snow, still snowing. And as I started getting close, I saw, some sirens going on and realized there were police cars there. And as I got closer, I realized that everybody in the building was actually standing outside in the snow. And I was like, oh, what is going on here? This is exciting. Something's going on at the building. And then when I got really close to the building, somebody turned around and pointed at me and said, "There he is. It's that guy." And I was like, what's going on? And then the cops walked over to me and kind of said, "Hey, we need you to come inside." And I was completely confused. I had no idea what was going on. And as I got closer, I recognized my colleagues were there, and they said, "Your suitcases." And then I realized when I looked through the glass that the bomb squad was inside the lobby, and they were all looking at my suitcases with, their shields and everything like that. And apparently somebody had called in a bomb threat because I left my suitcases in the lobby, and they thought they were mysterious. So yeah, the bomb squad came. I had to go in and explain the situation and say, they're full of shoes. I'm a Foley artist. I work in the basement. And they actually made me open the suitcases myself while they stood there behind their shields. And I was just like, it's fine. They're my shoes, But anyways, so I opened them up, and they kind of looked through them, and then everybody cleared out. And yeah, I got a lot of dirty looks from the entire building, and my colleagues just, they rode me pretty hard for the next 3 years, I would say, about that.
That time you got swatted.
I got swatted huge. Yeah, they're very, suitcases are very mysterious things. Nobody knows. Like one time I was stupid enough to leave 2 suitcases, again, full of shoes, in the backseat of my car overnight. And it happened to be around Christmas time. And I came out in the morning, and someone had smashed my window and pulled the suitcases out, because I guess they thought someone's going on a trip, and they're full of presents, and this is valuable stuff. And I really would love to have seen their face when they got home and opened them up, and it's 60 pairs of old shoes with duct tape on them and, falling apart. But That was actually really a shame though, to lose all those shoes. Like you work hard at building up your, you know, your arsenal of footwear because they all have to sound different and be unique. So I was kind of devastated that those got stolen. I would have rather that it was like stereo equipment or something, you know. Anyways.
The stories were amazing, and when you think about it, even if the person found the suitcase and opened it in the lobby, why are there so many shoes in this? How many people did he kill?
Yeah, exactly. And they look terrible. Like they literally have duct tape on them and everything, you know, like there's no laces, and they're all like 20 years old. But anyways.